following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
$40,000, no less.
It's probably about right, actually.
Pretty dangerous.
Yeah, unless the
Hang on a minute. I believe I can pass a medium barter check to increase that to 15,000 caps.
I mean, you have managed to go, wait, Nazina, you forgot to factor in this thing that would cost more, blah, blah, blah. So let's see how you
I
go
got
with
to
it.
fly into materia.
No.
I'm actually fairly happy with this.
No, Logain needs to slide in there. Of course, if there's any deductions or anything that we face for cost of damages to this, that'll be forwarded to you.
Yeah. The museum will absorb the cost after we did save their people. I'm sure the director will understand that when I hang him upside down over the roof.
Plus, if they'd gotten out of the museum...
Which they did.
Plus your acts of heroism are all on the security footage.
And hopefully, Miss Yanis Thrita arrives and starts a press mill.
Well, she's not arriving yet at, like, was probably about 4 in the morning at this point. So.
But she was press.
Yeah.
With her vulturous powers, she should have been here in no time.
Press, man. It's like they're... You say the word scoop and they're
Let's
just
see.
like a shot of caffeine right into their heart.
A roll. Okay, that goes in your favour.
Yeah, favor. Low effort thumbs up.
A large breasted Asari in yellow.
Hey, I'm upstairs. I don't know.
Appears like, and then she sees you.
Well fixed, diligent manliness.
You called
Still
Logan?
hard work.
She says.
Oh, hi there. I didn't see you come in. I didn't see you come in either.
What's all this?
Very British.
Picks up a metal raptor head and it starts examining it. That's fearsome looking.
Yeah, well, I mean, I probably can't say too much yet, but no one's told me to not talk to the press, so... As it turns out, a scientist here was working on a very interesting exhibit on prehistoric Earth, back when they had cool animals and not just Labradors, loafing around the place.
Not just Labradors.
This gets me directly in the fucking article.
Please fact check me. Decided he wanted some military contract money, it seems, allegedly, and decided to convert them for evil. Naturally, they went nuts and tried to kill everyone.
Let's see. Oh, it's that Quarian girl again.
Unrelated.
Oh.
This time it is!
Eventually we'll be able to make a supercut if you say unrelated. You see it in the background.
Lies upon lies that I tell. Look, eventually we're going to have an AI war fleet and it's going to be glorious.
It'll be worth it.
It'll be worth it in the long run.
And then it will all go horribly wrong because Nazina made it.
Yeah, but we'll actually already be right there to fix it, so...
Yeah. It's more convenient that way.
Yeah,
she works for us, it's less travel time.
Yeah, I'll fill her in on the daring heroics against the nasty, vicious metal pointy teeth. And, did a bunch of stuff. Rover did a bunch of stuff. And Zardoz
Did a minimal amount of stuff and then did some stuff to
also,
undo all that stuff.
was also involved.
Well, she'll go from Sidewinder to Sidewinder and get a brief statement.
At which point Rosa's just like levering the fiberglass out of the top of a dinosaur's head. No hablo inglés, senor.
Oh, I apologise.
You never translated that.
I know.
Perhaps we can speak another time, she said. Just like Salo.
I'll just be working away on one of the raptors.
So how did you save the Citadel from robotic, demonic creatures of Earth's past?
I probably would have put it that way too.
I don't know about demonic. I mean, they're kind of lovely. But, I
Lovely.
turned off the mammoth.
It's a mammoth.
First hairy four-legged thing he's turned off.
It's like a big... kind of like that thing over there, but with 4 legs and...
Big hairy thing, 4 legs, got a big noodly snooter on it.
Kind of like Snuffleupagus.
Because
they have that in the first
I might take a look around the exhibits before I leave.
Are you
They should all
familiar
be
with the
safe
monkey
now.
that has a prince head side out? It's like that, but with a butt for a face.
and beyond that, I was really just technical assistance.
Let's see.
The damage I did to you undid the damage I did to Velociraptors.
Edit, battle tag, traitor, T.
Hey.
And Tiala, what was your part in this adventure? And what can you tell me that the others haven't?
There's not much difference. Obviously, helping low gain access to the T-Rex, and helping the survivors out.
Of course. And how I still need to catch up with you all at some point.
Yes, about the award ceremony.
Yes, and what you did since.
We didn't do anything.
You did we saved the humans?
We didn't do anything.
Saved no, sorry, we did the pirate ships.
The Ezo raid.
Ezo raid.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I guess she probably hasn't talked to us about the stadium shooting either.
No, she talked to us a wee bit about that.
Because she talked a little bit about that on the actual ceremony. Because she was at
came
the-
along.
but yeah.
Nazina,
Yes.
how much design work of yours went into these things?
You mean aesthetically or programming wise? I'm mostly programming.
Who?
The mechanical side of things was already mostly developed before I came aboard.
Approximately how much would one of these things cost?
Well, each one
Yeah, for one of these raptor guys.
for everything, they're probably each worth at least 100,000 credits.
I just think a car would be cheaper. Never mind.
There's a lot of moving parts.
Hmm.
And a very complex processor in the brain. These ones. No, it goes in the brain.
But,
I
yeah.
know. I'm just...
Hmm?
Put it back.
Did you want one?
Is it safe?
Is it safe?
You didn't put
Is it safe?
You didn't put any mech things in it.
I mean, I've got blank ones, if that's what you're worried about.
That
I
is
mean, these
what I'm
ones have
worried
got Velociraptor programming in it that I do have to change. I did say that.
You're not putting that in my Roomba.
If you have a spare blank one, I would appreciate it.
Oh, sure, I can get one from my workshop. Oh wait,
Yeah.
here we are. Opens up a drawer.
Pictures
Here
of
you
you.
go.
hundreds of pictures of you.
Creepy.
Consider it a part of the payment, even though I already paid you. Well, I paid Logain and Tiala. I don't know how much you're going to get.
Yeah, people who shoot other members of the team in the back of the head get reduced rates.
I don't think I'm getting paid for
I
this.
don't know if that's a
Oh,
thing.
come on, why not?
It should
we
be.
do.
It should be.
I saw what you were doing on there.
It's a good thing those cameras are pointed in that
8K
direction.
each.
But I know exactly where I'm going to
Adrian.
put this.
8K.
Oh, okay.
I did have a
Yep. Everybody
project in mind I was going to ask you about, but I don't know anymore.
Well, why not? I'm always up for work. You pay me right.
Just sort of look around at
Or is
everything
this
that's
some
going on.
kind of mutual beneficial arrangement?
Oh, you know where that goes.
I hadn't worked it out yet, but I'm not so sure anymore. I'll just sort of look around at the general damages.
Can you give me a hint as to what it would involve?
A robot? Or more like a drone?
A drone, you say? Go on.
How close to the chest does Sala want to keep any details he's been thinking about? No.
8K, by the way.
Very close to it.
Just gonna do a thing to try and keep it.
Is 28 and her going, please, enough for you to
I mean,
give up?
I could roll a 20, but otherwise... Yeah, okay. I will immediately just break down into nerd talk about a drone project called BattleBud. That will be, I imagine, will be a next session. I think it's his first personal project he wants to work on.
I'm guessing this is something that was something triggered by the drone,
Yeah.
whole drone thing.
It's like, I don't really like how they use these drones. And I having personally used drones for similar evils in the past. But then he started thinking about what good things he could use drones for.
How they were to shoot down.
Yeah. And he wanted to just make a little buddy that can help him out in the field and do various little tasks.
Interesting. I mean, I know you're. Well, I don't think he was a friend of yours, but he used to hang out with the Sidewinders or be a Sidewinder actor. He's
Oh, yes,
yellow.
familiar.
Well, he's not yellow,
yellow.
but he wears a yellow suit.
I imagine so.
You imagine he's not yellow as well?
Well, let's just say I didn't immediately think he would be yellow.
It's amazing that gold is not yellow and the yellow guy is not gold.
But anyway, he used to have a little drone that would shoot for him.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, he'd send it out, and then he didn't have to get shot himself because the drone would do the work, and he could stay where it was safe.
Fucking genius.
I think I've seen some of those types of drones flying around. It certainly is a good base to start off of.
They're basic but effective, but you're looking at something a little more advanced.
A little more technical.
But of course, because it's not just hard light
No, it would have to
and
have a
a
physical
fabricator,
construction.
it does mean you can't just summon it on the fly, but it does give it more.
You could have a stabilizing levitator underneath. Maybe like three big, highly dexterous arms with interchangeable, like hands or
Initially, I
Like
want to
a
keep its function
ocular
simple.
arrays would need
Just
to be able
basic
to point very
manipulating, maybe the capability to
Basically,
carry
that's a Mr.
certain
Handy.
pieces of equipment, but I was originally
Big
thinking you might be able to help me with a control system for it.
True, and I could give it an advanced VI to make it.
And this is where I become skeptical now.
Is that what you say to
I
her like
actually
this?
say.
No, it'll be just like you. Okay, Be honest with me. Be honest with me. You've been with Logain and Tiela and the others for a while now, right? You've been on their ship. You fly their ship, right?
Yes.
When he's not crashing it, yeah.
I don't say that.
How great is Trish? Be honest. She's super great, right? Super
Yes.
intuitive. She's like she almost reads Logain's mind and knows what he wants her to do. And
has
she even does things without him asking. And she's already done them. He's like, Trish, do this. And she's like, I've already done that, Logain.
She does have
And,
this.
and then Logain's like, good, Trish. Pat, pat.
I would pet her if I could. But she's a disembodied voice.
She does have this habit of sending projected energy weapons down the ionized trail of my fighters. It's a real problem.
You smart. See, I could help your drone be smart. Like a little mini Trish that knows what you want to do before even you do.
Do I forgive her?
Why do you ever roll?
Wait. Can you make it remember to do things like one sentence less?
Can you just have it cut me off one sentence early from
By
my-
shooting you with a little shock
I can,
rod?
I can have it shoot you with a little electric prod of the testicles if you're speaking too much.
Oh look, can it also ask for permission to leave docks? Automatically?
Yes, you could set it to do that. Although it would need access to Trish or somebody else's communication network.
I'll get back to you when I'm looking at starting the project.
I'll let you know when I'm finished here with this job, because this job is kind of temporary. Like once the robots are up and running and the museum exhibit's going, they probably won't need me anymore.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's probably best that she stays here maintaining the technical thing. There'll be less things for her to destroy that way.
Next, they move on to a DoD contract.
Could ask for a part-time position just maintaining them. Keeps you busy, keeps you out of trouble.
True, but it's limiting.
Yeah. But you would have more time for projects with me.
That's true. That's true.
This is how we keep her out of trouble.
And
I
your
just hear you
project
making
has
moves.
promise. It has room for growth and learning.
And children.
Concern meter is going off again.
You should always endeavor to improve yourself. Do better than you did last time.
Kill more scientists.
Make bigger, stronger, harder to destroy mechs.
I mean mix.
She made the Reapers, didn't she?
She made the Reapers.
Yeah, I heard you didn't want to be killed by AI, so guess what I did?
I'm really, underneath the suit, I'm really just this indoctrinated construct that's thousands of years old.
Wouldn't surprise me. Now we know she lies about who she is. Like dinosaurs. She lies to get what she wants. She's like dinosaurs.
So, yeah, stay in touch. I'll let you know when I'm done.
Yeah. I'll sort of turn away to get back to work and say, how did that happen? I was so sure I wasn't going to trust her to do that.
Trust. No trust.
Unsafe.
If Boss Logan can trust her to make a ship VI, then you can trust her with your project.
Yeah.
Right,
We'll go with that.
right. One blue box away from not being. Blue box, I have every intention of jamming in there.
So you do that, you just fucking shove it in there.
Smush.
It's like a paste. Smear it on.
So, yeah, what's happening?
Well, yeah, the reporter, the things will eventually, she decides she's going to take a tour around the museum just so she can at least look at the exhibits and go, that's the thing they were talking about, that's what a mammoth is. That's why velociraptors do that, because there's little information boards all around that'll help her work out and fill in the blanks from what you guys said.
Hey, it's also free advertising for the museum.
an ambulance comes to take the survivors away. I will call them survivors.
They did survive.
And eventually the sergeant will basically bid you adieu and say she'll talk to the front desk and liaise with the museum curator about this whole thing.
Does she want us to fuck up, or?
Well, no, she's noticed you seem to be helping repair the damage, so as long as you're doing that, she doesn't seem to have any issue. The museum staff, the ones who are up here, are all gone to hospital now, but she offers to pass on that you're up there
Neat.
repairing the damage to the museum staff.
So,
Who were down on the front desk and everything.
how much of a percentile of the shit did we manage to fix? The parts and spares available.
If you basically work for until I'll say about 7 a.m., then you'll probably get as much done as you can without waiting on new parts that Xena and the others will have to order.
Did you want to go get some more sleep?
I need more
We're going to be
sleep.
here all night. I'll let you know if anything happens.
7 a.m. is only like another 3 hours.
3 more hours of sleep she didn't get.
Yeah.
I only got a couple of hours sleep.
No, you got like 10, 12 hours.
No, I didn't. You guys, we left the ship, and then you guys went to the pub. Were you guys in the pub for 10 hours?
Been, not have been.
They were in the pub for, I think, about 5 or 6 hours.
So that's all I got.
I mean, Shalak, I don't think there's anything you can do to repair
There's
the
not a single thing I can
things,
do
so
to
you
help.
might as well probably go anyway.
Yeah.
We can leave with the sergeant.
Mm.
Put
Yeah, but if you want to leave when the sergeant leaves.
in further good words for Logan. Why would you do that? From
So, yeah,
bus,
you-
no one cares.
If you're going with Sergeant when you're heading down to the first floor of the museum, she'll look at you and she'll go, "You alright? You look like hell."
I'm mentally drained. I did something I haven't tried before, and it was taxing.
Go on.
I managed to get out of Rose's brother images of where he was kept on a hospital base. I gave all those images to Logain in their entirety.
Right after you got them from.
Yes, it had to be then.
You're not supposed to do that.
Yes, I know that. Why I'm very tired, I need sleep.
I'll come with you.
Hot.
If you wish. I'm sorry. After this, I'm running on adrenaline now. I'm not. So
Come on, let's go to your apartment.
George Michael's Careless Whisper.
Oh, let's see if does Tiela get the last piece of news for the.
Shall we have some?
For the. Yeah, close enough. Well, it's 10.
Why did you even roll it?
It's 10. It's like it's right
do
in the
you
middle.
want to roll for it?
No, there's only one piece of left news. Oh look,
I can't even roll for it.
I mean, you can roll. Okay, roll anyway. I'm curious to see if you'll hit the number that you've got left. So close. It was on 3. The mastermind behind both the wave of Element Zero thefts on Sari Space and several staged accidents exposing Turian women to the substance over the past 8 months has been caught. Turian former university lecturer and biotic fanatic Jonan Arenicus was captured and arrested in a joint operation between the private military contractor group the Sidewinders and the Turian hierarchy earlier this week. Arenicus and a group of other like-minded individuals were stealing Element Zero and deliberately exposing their own people in order to increase the amount of Turian biotics. Stealing their species was falling behind in biotic progress. Investigators are also looking into an unnamed Asari accomplice who may have been feeding Ezo shipment information to Arenicus and his fanatics. So, you've been busy. She says with a smirk.
Very. Doesn't seem to ease up.
Well, you've... Wait, weren't you supposed to already be at a...
The resort. Relaxing, yeah, that was postponed.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, they'll get back to me soon about that, I think.
Here we are.
Alright, thank you. You want to come in for a coffee?
I want to come in to help you.
Alright, there's pass on a bit. Yep.
I'm familiar with them.
I should just make Logain to give you the clearance, but I'm too tired.
Come on, it's sleep time. You need to relax. Who knows if something could... Look, I can tell you that Captain Dantas and I have nothing for you at the moment, but...
Alright. So I'll climb in bed.
And she will soothe you off to sleep with a series of gentle zhuzhes.
Well, yeah, she's like, open your mind. I have a technique that will help your mind relax and ease some of that overtaxing you shouldn't have done.
Needs must, but okay. I'll do that.
You feel just a peaceful, like all that tension and like that
Just,
tightness and pain that was in there just drifts away, but then you just lose consciousness.
She uses this to do more work. Bitch.
And that's the last thing you remember for now.
Ever.
Ever.
Out of my arm and naked, crying on the floor.
Dude, your sister.
Oh, sorry, not Brutus.
Yeah, it's not like they're her girlfriend.
I mean... It's to Asari, it clearly doesn't matter.
Well, they're all half sisters and stuff anyway, right?
I can't wait for next season when we meet the next 9 sisters.
From what families?
No, perfect.
Oh, my family, oh, okay.
What are you guys
We're
doing?
fixing shit.
Yeah, no, like once it hits like 7 and around 7ish in the morning.
Oh, I guess we leave.
Rosa's got to take the CA8 back home and buff and fix it because it's been splashed by acid and scratched up. And
That'll buff right out.
Zala's actually going to be a slight menace once we're sort of wrapping up the end of the repairing and then at the museum. Mm-hmm. He's just going to try keep finding small reasons to stick around and keep working on a Velociraptor and just try to get a look at
It's
more
in
of
character. He did the same thing at the racing circuit, doing everything he could. Just like, no, I want to hang around there.
Oh, there could be a slight malfunction and it has to half disassemble a Velociraptor again.
And being bitchy, Rosa will also file a report that's like, I can't believe he shot me. He fucking shot me! Twice! 3 fucking times!
This is another reason why he's sticking around at the museum. Still pointing Rosa for
You
a
know,
while.
if you want, the Xena can send you that security footage of that whole situation viewed from the...
You know how those spicy Latinas can be.
It's Especially when you shoot them.
Especially
3
And then
times.
she picks up a freaking raptor by the tail and hurls it across the room
What are you
with a
doing?
nat 20 fucking throw.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then immediately gets shot again.
It wasn't over the top fucking badass.
Because it's the last session of the fucking game.
You gotta get some of it in.
Yeah.
Minimum, I just thought she's going to pull it away, so it's like,
Yeah, but then you got a nat 20, so it's just like. Yeah.
That should totally overshadow any potential friendly fighting you took.
maybe it would have, but it happened again.
And then it's
And
like,
I think, thanks to your mouth running off again in the butt.
Oh yeah, I can't say where the last shot went. It was a ricochet.
No, the last shot's Adam Cole's move. Not Ricochet.
is Zola going to wake up and turn over in his bed at the start of next season? There's just going to be a disembodied raptor here there.
I can't afford one of those. I mean, that's like a sixth of the thing, and it's cost $100,000 for the whole thing.
She's just gonna have to go back to the traditional horse head.
That only really worked because it was his horse.
Yeah,
you
yes.
don't own a horse.
And then in anything you
I'd
can
have to-
decapitate.
I'd have to decapitate the head off your lab. And then,
Man,
You cut the top off the pickle.
I didn't even get to input the T-Rex's HP. And
Because we would have died.
because it choked to death on a low gain that ripped its guts out. Like that Bruce Lee thing where he punches into your heart, rips your heart out in front of your face. You can show you.
Until we came across the pterodactyl, I was absolutely certain I was going to die fighting that T-Rex, and I was so looking forward to that glorious T-Rex death. And I was like, wait a minute, there's a Yours World thing I can do here. And there's
I just-
no way he's
I
not letting
actually
this
put that
happen.
up there in case you guys wanted to, like, drop it down on dinosaurs that were underneath.
Why wouldn't I use it to fly into it?
It's like, and as soon as you started going on the tangent, it's like, oh god, no, I think I see where this is
I like you give us a vision we're not allowed to break stuff. And
Oh,
they might want to drop this on dinosaurs.
Well, that, and you're sitting there going, "Oh God, they've got the natural 20," and like, you know, Tiala could use her bioducts out the thing. I was like, "Oh God, he knows the plan."
You know, like half an hour before that, when you were away ordering pizza, we had a discussion about our plan. It just didn't happen.
Should I still be recording?
I was just going to ask, is there any actually last moment stuff anybody wants to do before we wrap up for the entire...
message
Season.
Brax and tell him he's gay.
No, I mean, you don't have his personal... I don't think you've got his personal...
No.
Oh, well, then, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
wrap it up there.
only one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.
This is ridiculous. This is horrible.